In a kingdom far away, where castles glowed like captured stars and rivers flowed with liquid crystal, lived a kind-hearted maiden named Alaramu. Her long golden blonde hair shimmered in the magical light, and her bright blue eyes held the innocence of a clear summer sky. Elara was special, for she possessed a rare and powerful gift known as heart magica, magic that grew stronger with every act of kindness. She lived happily in the royal palace with the wise King Aldrin and the gentle Queen Sir, who loved her as their own daughter and believed deeply in the goodness of her heart. One day, a strange and unsettling shadow began to creep across the land. The glowing flowers of the enchanted forest started to wilt, the floating lights dimmed, and a cold fear filled the air. The people whispered of a dark curse cast by Morvella, the shadow sorceress. From her fortress of shadows, Morvella watched with glowing purple eyes as darkness spread across the kingdom, feeding on fear. Her long black robe flowed like a starless night, and a dark, smoky aura followed her wherever she went. King Aldrin, his brow heavy with worry, called a council in the throne room. His golden crown seemed dull beneath the fading light. "The curse grows stronger," he said gravely. "Our knights have tried to fight the shadows, but swords are useless against this magic." "Queen," Serafina added softly, "this curse is born of fear. It cannot be defeated with weapons." At that moment, Elara stepped forward. Her crystal tiara glowed faintly as Lumo. Her tiny magical companion, a fox-like creature with golden eyes and stardust fur, sat on her shoulder. "Father, Mother," Elara said calmly, "heart magic is powered by kindness and love. Perhaps it can stand against fear. I will go to the shadow sorceress and try to heal our kingdom." Though hesitant, the king and queen saw courage shining in her eyes. King Aldrin placed an ancient glowing map in her hands. "This will guide you to Morvella's Shadowkeep," he said. Queen Serafina clasped the crystal locket around Elara's neck. "This holds the light of our love. Never forget it." With Lumo beside her, Elara began her journey. She first entered the Whispering Forest, where trees groaned with fear instead of sharing ancient secrets. Shadowy vines reached for her, but Elara did not run. She gently touched a wilting, glowing mushroom, and a soft blue light flowed from her hands. Slowly, the forest healed, and the whispers turned into grateful sighs. Next, she reached the crystal river, now dark and polluted. The bridge was shattered. Holding her locket close, Elara dipped her hands into the water. A brilliant healing light spread, dissolving the darkness. A new bridge of shimmering light formed before her eyes. Along her journey, Elara helped everyone she met. She healed a baby bird cursed by shadow, and in gratitude, its parents too, great sky eagles, carried her toward the mountains, where Morvella's keep stood. From above, Elara saw the curse clearly. It pulsed like a dark heart, with the fortress at its center. At last, she stood before the Shadowkeep, a jagged fortress of black stone wrapped in swirling smoke. Lumo trembled, hiding in the folds of her gown. "We must be brave," Elara whispered. "Kindness is our strength." The gates were sealed by dark magic. Instead of forcing them open, Elara placed her hand on the cold stone and focused on empathy. She imagined Morvella's loneliness and sadness. A warm light spread from her palm, and the gates slowly opened. Inside, shadows whispered doubts into her mind. "You are weak. You cannot win." But Elara remembered every life she had healed. Her light guided her to the throne room, where Morvella sat upon a throne of shadow crystals. "A little light dares enter my darkness," Morvella sneered, raising her staff as shadows lashed out. Elara did not attack. Her blue aura glowed brighter, and the shadows recoiled. "Why do you not fight, Morvella?" demanded. "Because fighting is what you expect," Elara replied gently. "I came to understand you." Morvella laughed bitterly. "I am fair. I am darkness." "I don't believe that," Elara said softly. "No one chooses shadows unless they are afraid of the light." Elara's heart magic surged not as an attack, but as an offering. A wave of warmth and unconditional love filled the room. Morvella cried out, not in pain, but in shock. Memories flooded her mind of a lonely girl whose magic was feared, pushed into darkness by others. Tears shimmered like dark diamonds as her staff fell to the floor. Her robe faded from black to soft gray, and the shadows dissolved. "You don't have to be alone anymore," Elara said, taking her hand. A brilliant light burst from the heart of the fortress, shattering the clouds. Across the kingdom, flowers bloomed, rivers sparkled, and light returned. The curse was broken. Elara returned home with Morvella, now free from darkness. Though the people were afraid, Elara stood beside her. King Aldrin and Queen Seraphina welcomed her with compassion. The kingdom became more beautiful than ever, not just because light returned, but because its people learned a powerful lesson. Elara Moonwind proved that the greatest magic is not found in spells or weapons, but in a kind and courageous heart. If you enjoyed this magical adventure, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more stories of magic and kindness. See you in the next story.